This time it's Denison Lake and the Camels Hump.
So we're trying to find Denison Lake, but I don't know if maybe the roads are deactivated or not, but here we are, driving along, and I think we missed it because of the deactivated road, but maybe not. Let's see. What's this? B8. Yeah, I think that will fit back there. Might have to change our plans and go somewhere else today.
Started a hike to Denison Lake. Our desired hike to Denison Lake. Got to the spur, we had to turn off, and we came across a big deactivated road. So it makes it a little challenging to get to it. I think we're about 2, maybe 3 kilometers from the trailhead, so that in theory adds 4 to 6 kilometers to the hike. So, got a sneaky feeling we're going to be turning around. That makes for a really long day. I'm not quite prepared for that. I might have to find some other place to go. So we'll see what happens now.
Alright, out of one FSR and into the other. See if we can get up to Camels Hump. Apparently last year the road was washed out, so we'll see if it's been fixed.
Made to the parking lot, big open field, and there just happens to be one other vehicle here, so we're gonna have some company on this hike. Lots of room. Probably just camp here if you really want to. I'm quite sure why you would. Drive itself, a bit aggressive. I wouldn't really recommend it for a non-4-wheel drive with standard size clearance for those vehicles. But here's your signpost. We're ready to start. First thing we come across is a little lake, so it gets a bit gooey in the early seasons, stuff like that. So we'll see how we do. Alright, on top of the first hump, it's about 20 minutes, half hour maybe, not too bad. You can see a hydro communication tower back there. And now we're going to eventually go down there into the top of the second hump of the pair. Really good views. Apparently there's a forest fire in Alberta right now blowing this way, so it is a bit hazy. But that way there is looking back towards Vernon and the Coldstream Valley, with Lumby being right next to that cliff. You get to the bottom between the two humps and you kind of join up with almost looks like a quad trail, I guess. You always take the uphill one, proceed up a tiny bit, maybe 10 meters, and you'll get to another fork here. There's a sign on the tree. You can go left, the walking path, or right, which I believe is still the quad trail that will take you to the top, but I don't know for sure. So we're probably going to go left. It'll be quicker but steeper, but we'll see how it is.
Up to the top. of the second hump of Camels Hump.
This is the top of the second bump now. Might have been, I don't know, another half hour or so between the two. There's another helicopter pad. BC Hydro Communication Tower. And we'll cruise along over to the edge and you can see the view. Here's the top of the second bump now. You can kind of play around on there lots. Wander around a bit here and there. Definitely, if you want to bring your kids or pets, I'd be careful because there is a lot of cliffs up there. Make sure they know what they're doing and they keep close. Other than that, pretty good hike. Hour and 10 minutes from the truck to the top. We'll stop and have some lunch and maybe turn around and head back. Alright, well, it's kind of Camels Hump. We're at the top. Get back to the truck and just return the way you came. So a little bit of backtracking, not too bad. There is lots of trails, kind of scatter and split. You know, taking shortcuts and things like that. They all go to the same place, so you can pick your steepness, how much you like to go uphill, how much you don't. Some of the pros and cons of this hike. I'm thinking pros. It's not very long, right? An hour. You're at the top of the second hump, the furthest point. The views are fairly decent, excluding today because of forest fires and such, but nice short time, get some exercise, and it's very close to town. There is cell phone reception up here, you know, if you do have any issues. But one of the cons, I think, the drive to get here, it's a bit of a pain. Although the town is close, you kind of wander in the bush past it in all different directions. I would recommend a four-wheel drive pickup to get here, or something with some clearance. It does get quite ruddy and steep in spots, or at least some thicker tires because there is some sharp jagged rocks. And the start of it, it is rather, the hike itself is quite steep. You climb fairly rapidly, so I don't know how, if you're not that fit, I don't know how much you like it, but like I say, it's only an hour, so if you're unfit, you can still do it in an hour and a half at least quite easily. You shouldn't have too many issues there. It's a great place to get out and come for a hike. It's sort of springtime now, it's May. Later in the year, it's probably going to be a little too hot to hike this. It'll be 30 degrees. I think it was 20 some odd degrees when we left the truck. So it does get warm and a little exposed up here. All the rock up here, it's all an old volcano. Both the humps are volcanic. So it's black and basaltic, I think they call it. What else might there be? Just good views, great place to be. It is a rec site, it's not a provincial park or anything like that, so the road is not maintained as much as you'd like. Although, upon saying that, the hydro tower on top, they will take care of that, so quite rarely it'll be washed out and deactivated forever, like our trip this morning to Denison Lake. So, yeah, hope you guys get a chance to get out, enjoy the hike.